Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures with our, well, lovely town in Dawn of Men as we are trying to get to the next techs and, of course, soon enough, hopefully, to the next age. But for now, we're just busy making sure that we have all that we need, that we get our jobs done, that we have a nice population. And here we can see already that the horses are in use, the oxen are in use, a new human joined our settlement, that's great. We also have some nice animals here. Let's tell them to capture most, because then we get a bunch of young animals, and the older ones can simply be used for other stuff. Let's go hunt that one manually. Even if we have plenty of animals, like pigs, if we get new ones, the older ones will be slaughtered, and that can be a good thing, because then you just get fresher, younger animals. But I guess it's good to hunt anyway, because we need all those knowledge points that we can get from it, so let's go. Although it's pretty clear that most of the people I selected are not willing to do any hunting at this point. Apparently. No, they're all busy with other things. Alright, well, we'll let them be. We have assigned them to hunt them, so that should be good. Next thing up. I think it might be better bows. That could be smart. Or stone carving, which could be interesting. We have our big stone circle already, so I don't think we have to worry about that, because we have it. So, maybe making sure that we get some other nice stuff that we can really use could be fine. Here's another animal to hunt, by the way. I have to set some of them on a little bit of manual hunting in order to actually make sure that they do hunt. Although we have good amounts of meat, and it's spring now, or it's summer now, so we'll have some extra food from the farm soon too. So we should not be too worried about it, but I just like to have everything and be prepared. Alright, we have room for 35 animals. Now, all of the cattle and horses that are attached to a wagon will not stay in a stable. So that's a nice thing to know, because that means we don't have to feed them in the winter, which is good. But all the others will have to be, so we'll have to find out if we have enough space. But what I would also like to do is upgrade these so that we have more space anyway. We also have some upgrading to our walls to do, but workload is still a bit too high. And of course we are already upgrading this whole section, so let's go with that first. We have an Auroch on the attack, but no chance it will do any good. We won. We still have a lot of places to upgrade to these roundhouses. But, well, last time we did good by deleting one of the fields, because that made it so that we could do all the jobs. And I think right now what we need to do is wait a little bit to make sure that we get enough straw in and things like that in order to feed the animals during the winter, but also to do certain upgrades. Now we have 77 people. We have not enough linen clothing, so we do need more flax. Yeah, let's see. Just needs a bit of linen. The trader has arrived. What does he have to offer us? Nothing we need. Alright. 10 bronze knives. That's an extra knowledge point. That is good. Here we're going to get linen clothing from flax. I'll just put on a few already, because we should be getting in some flax soon from here. And I would love to see that come in. But we don't have that much flax, so that could be something to add a little bit of flax into the area here, because we could really use some more. Alright, so let's do this. Just a tiny bit. It won't be used this year, we'll have to use it next year. But that will make sure that we get more flax to produce the light clothing that we apparently need, because not everybody has light clothing. Some are really unhappy, which is weird, because they can just go to one of these menhirs or skull poles and stuff to be more happy. Another thing I would like to do is check if we can build one or two of those and get extra knowledge points. So we can build 2 extra skull poles and we get knowledge points for it. Same with totems. So why not do that? 2 more skull poles will do the trick. 1 and 2. And even if we just build them around town so that people can go there, stay happy, but also we get the knowledge points for them, that's worth it. And 3, that will mean 2 more knowledge points once all of these are ready. And I'm just all for that. I want those knowledge points in. Are we getting... No, still 15 straw. Can't wait for the flax harvest to come in. That'll be perfect. And yeah, we still have plenty of stone. We also have 1 megalith available, but I'd like to keep it, I think. Alright, there's the knowledge point. For the skull poles. Now let's build the totems too. They need quite a few bones in the totems, but well, we have 20 bones, so that should be fine. And oh, they did capture some of the goats because we have only 2. Now we have 4. So some of those animals that we told them to hunt and to make sure to get, they did. These are worshipping the stone circle, which is fine. They should do that. Very helpful. Question is, are there any animals close that we can do something with? It doesn't appear to be. We can make this one ready for transport already. That will be good. And that's about it. Yeah, there's not a lot that they can do at this point. So we'll just let them do what they do. The stone wall is nearly done. Just a tiny bit here. So, yeah, we should go on with that. Let's upgrade even more. Let's go. We have the knowledge point. So let's go for a composite bow or... netting for a fish trap or beer. Beer could also be really interesting. But I'd like to get the bow first. We want the best weapons available to us. So we won't be building this anymore. We will be constructing composite bows now. Now the thing is, we have a lot of bows already. So we might have to sell a few so that they can start working on the composite bows. The difference is that this need 1 dried skin and this need 1 flax. So in order to really get some composite bows, we need more flax. Luckily, they are now bringing in some flax here soon enough. And I'm just really hoping that will go into the linen outfits and not into something else. So we'll have to find that out. A wolf attack. Ah, wolf's gone already. Oh, that's amazing. They're doing really good there. Let's leave that zone because trees might just grow there and then they can still kick them out all the time. I like that. We have only 7 sticks and a lot of wood. Could be that we don't have the storage for it anymore. In terms of space. So yeah, this is almost filled up with that. This is... Let's turn off logs here so that all the logs will go into 1. And all the sticks will go into 1. And do we have only 2 of those storage places? Oh, maybe we can check in this if there's more storage that we can build that way. But I don't think they count towards your knowledge points. No, they don't. So we'll leave it as it is. But we have to gather more sticks. So we have to find a nice place where there are a lot of sticks. Which might be a troublesome. Oh, here, lots and lots of sticks. So let's start collecting sticks here. I know a lot of kids can do that, so that would be very nice. If we would see a bunch of kids do that. All right, let's hunt. But also, oh, who got a oh, he's sick now. Okay. Oh, he's in the hut now. All right, well, he can sleep. That's okay. Hopefully he'll get better. We have a bit of flax now. I wonder if somebody will actually start to a raider attack. Ooh, there they come. That's a pretty sizable attack, so let's pause. Let's sound the alarm so that everybody heads back to the village. And, oh, they're repairing the walls here. That's an issue because they can just walk in there. Alright, let's close that gate. Let's start closing this gate so that people will have to run towards another gate. They will get up the walls now. That's good. They should do that. We don't have armor for them yet, which is a pity because I would like them to have armor. But at least we have a lot of people standing here. So they should be able to do something about it. Now, we're going to close all the gates because I don't want them to start running towards other gates and get in there. Although they can easily get in here, but at least we have a posse waiting there. So that should do something. And we see a lot of our spears and stuff flying around, which is a very good thing. As soon as they come in here, they start to attack these people. So that works. And I think we already killed most of them. One of our people got killed. But that should not be too bad, actually. Now I'm just going to click this very fast, very fast. So they can kill these people very quickly. We killed 40 raiders, 2 knowledge points. Everything should be fine. So let's open all the gates. So now at least all gates are open. And we can get back to work, which is mainly harvesting. And I really want the flax in, because then we can start to produce some linen clothing soon enough, I hope. Alright, well that was an interesting raid. And very interesting that they came from the side where we are actually upgrading our defenses. But having a lot of these platforms and things really helps out, because it works. It makes it sure that you have plenty of people there that can actually get into action and do some killing. Now these are very exposed, so we want to get more towers later on. But for now I want to get all the walls upgraded. And from there on we will start to build more towers and fewer platforms. The platforms are a nice addition, especially in the beginning. But later on, especially when the enemy gets stronger, they're very exposed on the platform. So they can easily kill off your villagers. And in the towers, they are protected from that. So that's way better, of course. We'll just have to make sure that we get to such a point. Now, they're busy harvesting now, which is soon enough should be lowering the amount here. All right, we're going to make some linen now, so we can make some more linen clothing. There it is. Oh, that's wool clothing, that's not linen. Should we start upgrading this so that we have more storage space? That could also be a thing, that we just need more storage space. Let's tell them to produce some of this and prioritize it a bit. Okay. Well, they are busy making the linen cloth, so that's good. Workload's still high, but getting lower slowly. We have 2 new humans joining. That's great. We still have room for 10 more, so no worries there. But then I want to get into upgrading this storage hut. Actually, I'm going to tell them to already do that, because then we can store more goods here, which means that also more flax and stuff can go in, and more linen and goods like that. So, yeah, somebody is producing linen, and we get 2 pieces of linen for it. So, oh, the Aurochs attack. No, they're not really attacking. Right, what's this? Is this a youngster? There's one here. I saw it. There it is. All right, let's oh, there's more. Let's try and capture those. That will mean more cattle. Even if we go over the limit, they will slaughter the older ones. And we have young ones, which is good because we can only domesticate the young ones. So that's good. That will replace some of the older ones. Ooh, let's harvest some barley. Workload is still high. Oh, we already have to start sowing again, of course. Nice. Well, we'll leave them to it for a bit now. We have plenty of straw to go into all the buildings. They just need to be able to do that. And I think, yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 animals in here, which is quite a few. There's almost 10 in here. There's 9 and 7. So we do have quite a few animals that actually don't have to go into a shed. But still, we need a lot of people to feed them and water them. So that might be an issue. Alright, there's the trader. He has some more straw for us, which could be helpful. Yeah, I'm going to get the straw because I want to sell a few bows, basically, so that we can build better bows. So what else can we get from this trader? Well, we can get some grain, make some extra bread. We can get some tin ore. No, not an animal, tin ore. We can get some cured meat just to get up to 30 so that we can trade in the same value. Well, this is nice. We got some goodies there. They are tearing down the storage hut, making it into a better storage soon. I think this is the first one that we're actually upgrading, so we should be doing that more often to get into a warehouse. Because storing more goods is a good thing, not a bad thing. Alright, here they are hopefully going to start sowing soon. We have all the animals available. Go sowing. Somebody contracted a disease again. Oh, well, that was quick. He was old, he got the disease and died straight off. Well, guess that's how it goes at some age, but unfortunate. I have to say, though, we see quite a few people get of good age, so that is a good thing, actually. Guess especially in these days, it's nice if people grow old. Although it's one of the big misconceptions that people have, that you're like, oh, in the cavemen they were only be aging up to 30. No, that was the average age was a lot lower because a lot of kids would die. The childbirth the child fatality in the first year was extremely high during this period, as well as kids up to 12 dying, and that really hampered with the average lifespan, which was ranging somewhere between 30 and 35. But that doesn't mean that all the adults would only get up to 30 or 35 and then die. A lot of them would actually reach like the age of 60, 65. But if you had to get like to up to 20 to actually be able to have a good chance of also becoming 60. But a lot of people would not ever reach 20. So it's not the case that cavemen only lived for 30 years. They also lived for 60, 65 years. But not all of them. So I think we're actually doing quite good because I don't think we have a high child mortality right now in this game. So we're not doing that bad. Alright, all the resources are coming in for the warehouse. There's the last stone coming in, and then more and more stuff should be brought in. Workload's okay now, which is good, and we still have a bit of winter to go. No snow this winter, apparently. Oh, that's interesting. Food-wise, we are okay, but we might do some extra hunting soon in order to keep the food situation okay. So let's hunt this Auroch now that our situation is not that bad anymore. There's an ibex, so that's already set to be hunted. There are more animals out here. Not straight off as far as I can see, but oh, a lot of animals. In winter, a lot of animals will either migrate away because it is winter, or they will go into hibernation in some of the caves. So that might be a thing too. Alright, let's see. Let's start hunting some animals here. Yeah, even though they are wild. Oh, we could still use a few wild horses, by the way. Let's try and capture a few. But yeah, we could really use some extra meat. And once it's cured, it should be good for a long time. We can also start cutting out these megaliths, because there will be another megalith structure later on that we'll have to build, or that I want to build, basically. That's probably a better way to put it. So, yeah, we should make works of that. Alright, well, we've set out that they can do a lot of hunting. I wonder if they will actually start to do that. There's the snow. Luckily, we have plenty of woolen outfits, so that is no issue. And we have 50, 70. We almost have enough clothing now for everybody to also have some light clothing. Not all linen outfits, some leather, but still, it's better than nothing. So let's keep that up too. The Aurochs are attacking, but that's always the case. They will attack us, but they're usually not strong enough for us. So that should be fine. Alright, we are back with sticks up to 40, so that's good. Did we finish everything here and rebuild everything? Yes, so these walls are now good. Workload's pretty high though, so I kind of want to not get into upgrading the walls at this point. Animal population reached 50. We got another knowledge point. Very nice. We have the warehouse up now, so we can store a lot more goods there. I think we should start to upgrade stables as soon as winter is over, so that we have more space in the stable, because I don't think we have enough. We do have 15 pigs now, so there'll be a few slaughtered there, because we have way too many. That will also generate some extra meat, so that should be interesting. But I don't see them slaughtering them straight away. Alright, all the animals get out now, that's good. We left with 5 straw, so we did keep up, but barely. We need 4 straw to actually upgrade the stables. But I am going to tell them to do that. Workload's really high now, but that's because of all the sowing. And I think we should be able to do that rather quickly. Let's speed up a bit. Workload's too high. Yes, I know. That's always when we have to do a lot of sewing in. Although we have 82 people, so it should not be too bad. There's the trader. Does he have something of interest? He wants to trade us brewing. Alright, 420. Let's see how far we can get, because we have a lot of pigs now. So we can trade some of those. We can trade maybe 2 cattle, since we have a lot of those. Then we're already up to 240 points. That goes fast. Now the skin outfits, we can get rid of a few. Simply because we're not going to use them anymore. Same with the slings. Let's get rid of the slings. I don't want people to have a sling. They need to have a bow. We also need to start working on some composite bows. But the problem is we don't have too many... how do you call that? The flax for it. So that might be an issue. So we need to be careful not to sell off all our bows. We can get rid of a bone spear though. We can get rid of some of this. That will also make some extra space for some other things. So then they will start to invest in more bronze goods, which is actually good. So let's get rid of a few of these. We can do a few fishing rods over there already. Actually, we're trading too much. Alright. Either we can get some extra goodies. Linen outfit. Yep, that will do the trick. Alright, we got brewing for free. No, not for free, but we got brewing for a nice price. Let's keep it at that. Oh, we all of a sudden have a lot of meat in. That's cool. And even though we traded animals away, we now have 9 pigs and 10 cattle still. So that was worth it. Because now the animals didn't get slaughtered, we actually just traded them for beer brewing. Now the question is, should we start to get some beer production going? A place to brew beer. Yeah, let's brew some beer. I think the people might love a good beer. I know a lot of subscribers to my channel would enjoy good beer, so let's get some beer. Workload is slowly dropping a bit. It was up to 180, now it's 130, so that's already 50 points or 40 points down, which is good. And now that they're using the plows, that goes really well. We only have 4 plows so far though, so maybe we should get a few more. I think the limit is set to 10. Yeah, so we should get up to 10. So we really need that bit, a little bit of extra flax. Oh well, we'll get to it. Luckily now, food-wise, we have meat for everybody to eat at least once. And then we're still not completely out. So that did work out. Just have to keep running now with the game. Make sure that we get somewhere. Okay. Oh, they already tore down the stables. And now they're going to bring in the goods for the next stable. That's very nice. Let's keep that up. Don't know if we still have the straw, because I see there's no straw left, but that's probably because they are carrying some. Or at least I hope that's the case. And if not, we'll just have to wait until the harvest and then we can finish this one. That should be good. And here we see, yep, most of the sowing is done now, and all of a sudden, and of course we can't do a lot more sowing because summer started. So that's also a thing. Don't just think everything was done. It could well be that some fields are just simply not sown in. Because we missed the window. It's fine. Don't have to be too worried about it, but it would be better if we could get it. Alright, well, they're harvesting already some pulses, which means extra food. There were a bunch of owls here. Are they still here? Yes. Alright. Let's do some hunting and capturing. And there's some ibexes here too. Let's do some hunting and capturing. There's one more here. There's a big boar here. There's some piglets and another boar. Let's go get them. Well, they also walked the bridge. That's cool. Alright, we'll see. Workload's pretty high now, because that's what happens every now and then. There's a big storm raging, but I'm not too scared of the storm, so let's just keep going. I think one of the things we need is more people. Because we have so many jobs to do. Basically, we run quite a big town. We have quite a few animals that we have to take care of. 26 plus 8. So that's 34. That's quite a bunch of animals. We have a lot of farms to tend to. Oh, we hunted a feral horse. We have 10 megaliths. We have 100 milk. Copper mine's exhausted. Oh, that's not good. We might need to find another copper mine then. Metallurgy, copper mine. Or don't we need copper anymore? That could also be a thing. It's just done with copper. We just need some other stuff. But I still want to build a copper mine. Make sure that we get the copper in. And yeah, no tin for now. The trader has arrived. That's always a nice sign, because maybe we can get something of use. Oh, we can get 2 linen. That's good. Let's get the linen. Trade value of 15. We'll trade a bow. Alright, that's it. Maybe that will get us up to, yeah, 55 linen outfits already. And 30, that's 85. So we have plenty of normal clothing now for them. Let's see. I think we should get to stone carving. We can now make a statue, which is for spiritual purposes. So it's basically a decorated big megalith. So let's get it. At least one. So that they can be very happy with that and worship that and keep their morale up. There's another Aurochs attack. It's always the same. They attack and die. New human joined the settlement. Okay. Very nice. A bit disappointed that it's only one, but there we are. Alright, well, there's other bunch of Aurochs ready to be slaughtered. And they're busy with it, so that's good. That means more and more food coming in, although it's a long travel. See, this flax field did not even grow. So that is an issue. But I think right now, with the food stuff, we're good for a while. And if we can keep that up, and I think we can, it will be fine. We need a few extra food dryers, though. Just to dry that bit of extra meat that comes in. And then they need to finish this stable. But for that they need to do some harvesting and get some straw. So I would really love to see some people getting actually... Yeah, there's one harvesting. That's good. And then he's using the mortar straight away. Maybe that's not the best thing to do. I'm going to deprioritize the tanners. They're nice buildings. And it's okay that they were prioritized for a bit. But we don't need them at priority anymore. Same with the outfitter. These could use their priority, yeah. Alright, first structure's up, the brewer. First pieces of straw are delivered here. There comes another bit. And I think we need one more. And then we can finally build that stable that they need in the winter. So let's get to that. Because otherwise some of our animals might just die. Yeah, there comes the last bit of straw. That's good. They're not in the stables yet. So you can see that they don't need to be in yet. Which is good. That gives us time to build this stone stable. As we also see that the workload is dropping slightly. So let's hope that they can just bring in all the goods. Harvest everything. And then... we build an extra plow. That's good. Trader has arrived. What does he have to offer us? Some beer, some food, some linen outfits. I'll just get them. This is probably the best way to go with the linen outfits. You just have to get them. Let's trade him another bow. And... 5 logs. I don't care about the logs. We have plenty of trees around us. We can get those anytime. But this means that we now have the extra linen clothing. No, not free, but we have some extra, and that's good. And the extra stable is up, so we have enough space now, which is nice. What we need now is to ensure that... we're getting some beer. People will be happy soon. We now just have to get in the extra meat and stuff. Turn things into bread, but all in all we have plenty of food. And workload's now finally dropping again, which is also a very good thing. we'll just let them do all their stuff. And as soon as this is also planted and we get a really low workload, we'll start working on the walls again. All right, let's just hunt some animals. Although these might be quite far out soon. It's interesting though, because I like to hunt. It gives an easy amount of animals real quick. But it's also not that quick because they have to take very long walks to actually get to those points. All right, let's make these megaliths ready for transport. That means that we have 1, 2, 3 ready to transport soon. We can cut that one out. We have our statue up. Nice. We've produced 10 beer. Even nicer. That should keep everybody happy during the winter. A few nice beers. And yeah, I don't know where they want to go from here on, but oh, there's a bison. Let's hunt the bison. Are there more? Oh, these are the horses that I told them to go hunt. That's good, that's good. Let's hunt some horses. Yeah, one is down. Cattle has died of starvation. Ah, we did not bring in enough straw for the winter. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I guess we really need to... Oh, we have 88 people now. That is good. But we just need to get the workload down for when they start to work on the land, so that they really have the time to do that. Now, food-wise, we're good. So that's no longer an issue. So what I want to do is start upgrading this wall. And that should be done pretty quickly. And then they can really get into the whole harvesting and stuff. We have 6 plows now. That is a very good feat. What I do think, though, is that we need some more transport posts up here, so that the plows are actually close to... Oh, wow. Interesting. So that the plows are actually close to where the animals are. Now, luckily, it's almost over with winter, so all the animals should be free soon, and then we don't have to feed them anymore. And there they go. What's this? Is this a wild boar? Yeah. What are wild boar doing in my town? Go out. Oh, that's a pig. That's not good. It's just roaming through my town. Interesting. All right. Yeah, workload's pretty high now. But we should see people with plows. Yep, there they go. That's very good. There's another one with a plow. So we'll let them work. And I'll set up a few more plows. Workload's too high. I know. New human joined the settlement. Yay. Basically, we're just short of straw. So let's get sowing. Make sure that we get all that done. Trader has arrived. Ooh, can we get some straw from you? Yes, 1, 2, 3 straw. We could get armor too, but that is going to be expensive. I do want the linen outfits though, because that will help. Let's get a fishing rod. A flint spear. Some woolen outfits. And a bow, I guess. And then we just need a little bit extra. Alright, not that bad, not that bad. A few more logs, and there we are. Well, that gave us a little bit of straw. 3 pieces. I don't think we need them for construction yet, but at least we can store them. And from here on out, we'll just let everybody do their jobs. That's also a thing in this game. Sometimes you have to just let things run a bit so that they can get done what they have to get done. Now they've finally sown in both the flax field, because I've seen them do that, which is good. It's still spring, so a lot of what has to be sown in is sown in. They're now busy here. Hunted another horse. I'm also going to put a little transport post up here, because it just means that we can have more plows ready where they are needed. We have 6 now. Once we have 10, that will really lower the workload, because then we can really get into... working with it and making sure that all the plows are used optimally. But most of the fields are actually sown in now. The wall here is almost ready. That's good. So just by prioritizing things a little bit, we're up to 105 sticks now. That's great. Getting to the end of spring, but workload's even under 100. And I really enjoy that. That's very good. So I think we're doing okay now. We just need to make sure that they have the time to do what they have to do. We have the food now, so no worries there. We're getting a lot of grain. Once this is all incoming, we get some pulses in. And if we can keep growing our population now, that would be even better. Now the question is, if we upgrade this, what do we need for that? We need 3 straw for it. So we really need to invest in getting the straw. But look at this, all the fields are growing. Everything is coming up. Everything is coming up here too. They have to start doing some harvest, and workload is not above 100. That's a special one because that wasn't the case too often, that they had to do some actual work, but it did not go above 100. Now it doesn't, so that's good. What I want now is some more hunting. Because we do need to keep the meat up now, and we have the time for it now. That's the thing. Workload's not too high, so we have the time to do a little bit of hunting. And as we see here now, these animals are now ready to help out on the land next time. And they're very close to it. So that should be very helpful. Now I really hope the game is smart enough to use these animals for these fields and these animals for these fields. So I have to see about that. But sure looks good, in my humble opinion. All right. Well, I guess we made progress. We unlocked a few techs. We have extended our stone wall further and further. There's a storm coming in, by the way. We managed to get some buildings upgraded. We now have a warehouse. We have producing beer. Not everything went perfect, but we're getting there. And we're getting closer and closer to the point that we can actually move forward. I'm going to unlock netting now so that we can get some fish traps going, and we don't need to build the lures anymore. So let's get those out of there. That will be nice, and that should help out with fishing too. So we're getting there. It just takes a little bit more time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then of course I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye bye.